Has Sue Ellen's reach for the bottle gone too far? Has Dusty's anger got the better of him? Or will Cliff Barnes finally settle the score? The wait is over tonight as we find out who shot JR at 9 p.m. But first, it's your friendly Thamesmen.
Ha ha! You're like a flower. Is that like
not a flower? Sea clam.
Angelic
sea clam. Well, let's not drag people through sea clam impressions. I would have thought that sea clam anyway.
You think it's a sea clam? Oh, yeah, that's more like that. Isn't it? Look, we're not here for our method.
But when clams escape, right, and they go like that, which way do they swim? They actually swim.
They're like jet powered, aren't they? Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name's
an expert on clams. You are not.
I am not.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name's Alex, an expert on clams. I am not.
Hi, I'm George. Neither am I an expert in clams, but anyway.
But if there was an expert on clams, you would be the first. Well, why are you not an expert on clam? Because you probably clammed up.
Oh, very clever.
I actually came up with a joke today. It was with my...
Well, you want to test it out here, do you?
I don't know. It was with my son. I made him laugh, and he's only 10. And it was like, if the ducks had a party and they had party food, what would you have? Chips and guacamole. Chips and guacamole. Oh dear me! That is the pinnacle of the father joke.
Yeah, it's a dad joke. That one, really, it is, and I'd remember it. Write it down.
No. There are better dad jokes. Every Halloween, I like to get a Twix candy bar and say, "Look, I've got a Twix up my sleeve." and the other one is when I reverse out the driver more, I always say, "Oh, I'm glad that's behind me."
I told you the joke that my father always told at the dinner table. He was always like, I say. Did I tell you that my wife left me for the West Indies?
Oh, did you make her go?
You say Jamaica, and she said, no, she went of her own accord.
I know. My dad used to tell me that one. It's bad. It was not funny then, and it's not funny now.
No, it was never funny the best of times. But I think it was the repetition of it that made it funny after a while.
You think so? Our family joke was...
We're not expert on clams.
Our family
you got a family joke?
Yes, well, it was, at the wishbone on a chicken, and you have to crack it, and then you get a wish, right? So whoever won it, they would say, right, okay, and they would get the wishbone, and they would go like this, and they make a wish, and my dad would go...
That's actually quite good. I quite like that.
Oh, okay. So we are here because the Wheel of Fortune. This is how stupid I am, right? Which I can be very stupid, but we are here because the Wheel of Fortune came up with Beck and Bogert, and I actually thought that was Beck, as in the modern Beck, and Bogert as in you steal a joint, right? So, so I had marijuana and Beck, but it's not. It's Jeff Beck.
Okay. And it was like, apparently, because we've had notes, and this was a supergroup of the 70s, so a short-lived supergroup.
May I ask, what do you know about Jeff Beck?
Not as much as I should, honestly. I mean, as he had a track that everyone's a bit sort of snooty about, which was "Hey Ho, Silver Lining," because it was kind of like poppy, Christmassy sort of thing. But he was known to be a stunning guitarist, absolutely, very, very highly regarded. So
I know he's just died. God bless his soul. His cotton underwear. And I know that he's highly regarded by all the guitarists as like a god guitarist. But, and I'm a band, I'm not a band. I'm a person. I'm a man, actually. I identify as a band. No, I'm a man who loves a band with a guitar solo. I adore a good 27-minute guitar solo. But I know nothing about Beck. He just has bypassed me. I don't know how good he is. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't know about him.
It's always astounding how much music. Like, we listen to music a lot through our lives. I think we're pretty active as music listeners, and we still come across stuff. I suppose you follow different lanes, don't you? You follow your tracks and you skip the people by.
Well, I also find it astounding how stupid I am.
We don't find that astounding.
I amaze myself every day at my stupidity. I really do. I mean, just the fact that I thought this was about Jeff Beck and a joint for a start.
I think that was fair enough based on the amount of information we had at the time.
Right, I suppose.
I think. But anyway, now we can improve this situation because we have notes. Chris, our curator, has provided us with notes, and not only have we got one track, we have got. So it's bonus time. So shall I read some notes? Do you want to read some notes?
I would like you to read the notes. That would be very good because my stupidity doesn't really allow me to.
Okay, all right. Well, it's fine. I like reading because I feel like, sort of emoting, So this is Beck, Bogert, and Appice from 1973, Supergroup. And the notes say, existing between 72 to 74, this rock and roll supergroup consisted, obviously, of Jeff Beck and well, not obviously to us.
No. Not
Beck.
obvious at all.
Not obvious at all, Now it is. And Tim Bogert and Carmine Appice from Vanilla Fudge. Footage of them is quite rare, but here they lay into the Stevie Wonder song, which Beck using a guitar talk box several years before they're popular. Tim Bogart's wailing vocals and distorted bass, together with Appice's power drumming, make it a hell of a track.
Wow. Okay. If Harry old Chris says that, then it is a big old track.
Yeah, no, I mean, and Superstition is just a magic piece of music anyway. You know what I mean? Stevie Wonder has dined out on that track forever, so. And
I mentioned this in the last video. Anyone who wants to meet Chris and find out how Chris picks the tracks and what he does for us, we are doing on Patreon behind the scenes. We're meeting Chris this month, and we're going to be doing a video and how he's. So you will meet him. You'll actually see how hairy he is. So join us on our Patreon and get behind the scenes.
And join us on our Patreon because that's how you can support us. Subscribe here. And I found out the other day, actually, just sorry to get, there's different levels of subscribing. Like, you can subscribe and get all the notifications, or you just sort of subscribe and YouTube might give you a notification. So if you're not finding out about our videos, go for the full subscription. Yeah. Did you know that?
No, I don't subscribe to our own channel because
any channels.
I do. I love it. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's do it. All right. Okay. Well, Beck, Bogert, and Appice, Superstition in Appice, Santa Monica, May 73.
That's just down the road from me. All right.
Where? In May?
No, Santa Monica.
I know. All right. 3, 2.
Just checking.
Someone many years ago, I remember many years ago, I phoned up and I was on the answer machine and he said, don't leave a message. Email me at this address. And I remember thinking, email? That'll never catch on. That's serious. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Beck, Bogert, and Appice.
Don't you understand English? Do you feel all right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
What a drummer.
What a bang! Oh my God, you got to be shitting me. That was unbelievable.
Oh, that's amazing. I think we've got to also give thanks to, I think it's Brent Dehen, or who put the video together, because apparently that's super rare footage, and to have found it and put it together. He only found 2 tracks, I think, so we should acknowledge where the video came from as well, because I think that was freaking amazing.
There's so much to talk about, right? So let's start with Beck. God almighty. It wasn't just his tone, it was his at one point he was doing the riff, right? He was also doing the frills in between the riff, so dun, 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 and then he would do a bit, and then he would ad lib, and then he would come back into the riff. So he did the 3 different bits all within 3 seconds, and his timing was exquisite. His fingers felt so fast and so natural that even on the fast bits, he had time, to ad lib on it. It was out of this world guitaring.
Yeah. It was. I mean, everyone says he is like one of the gods of guitar, you know. And
That's the first track I've ever seen of him.
Really? Okay.
And I mean, it's out there. It was. I mean, like I did think there was a guitarist left to find like him. I mean, that was beyond good. That was beyond whatever. That was absolutely just on another planet.
Yeah.
And then he did the voice box.
Yeah. How does that work? I've seen people, I mean, because it was Peter Frampton did a lot of that later, didn't he? You know, but how does it work? I have no idea on the sort of mechanics of it, you know?
I've got no bloody idea.
It's a strange sound though.
Did you ever see the one where Hawkins and he went and saw The Simpsons and he would speak like that and they went to the bar?
It's intriguing, Homer. I may have to steal it.
Wow, I can't believe someone I never heard of is hanging out with a guy like me.
All right, it's closing time. Who's paying the tab?
I am.
I didn't say that.
Yes, I did. So.
Anyway, absolutely killer. And then, okay, the drummer.
Oh yeah, come on, Appice. He's absolutely heard his name in the industry. You know, he is one of the drummers. You know, he is one of them. You know, the big ones. You know what I mean?
What a powerhouse behind him. And he also did an answer cool with Beck with the guitar, drum, answer cool. It's just absolutely brilliant. And who's the bass player?
That was Bogert.
Oh,
Tim was a Bogert. Yeah,
God,
Tim
what a voice that note he hit, and he kept up with Beck on the guitar. I mean, the three of them were tighter than a duck's arse.
A clam.
A clam at high tide.
Yeah, that's what we're an expert on, you know?
A toilet on a submarine.
Let's not lower the tone right now, you know?
Oh.
So it's, too late anyway. But good news. There were 2 tracks from that concert, rare footage, and guess what our bonus might be?
Oh, let's go there.
The second one.
Take me there. We'll do the Wheel of Fortune after this because I mean,
let's stick in the groove.
So this is Morning Dew, DEW. Do we have any notes on that? I'm not.
Oh yeah, we have a few notes.
Yeah.
So it just says Morning Dew was originally by Canadian singer-songwriter Bonnie Dobson in '61. This time sung by Appice as well as a drum solo.
I'm never too sure about drum solos, but that stops it. The good thing about drum solo is it shuts the bass player up.
I'd say one thing about that first track.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say the one thing about the first track was you often see a drummer with that huge sort of gong cymbal behind them. Rarely do you get to hear it. He used it in that track, so that was I like that. You know, I like to hear a bit of gong.
Yeah, about a couple of years ago, I was earning way too much money, and Led Zeppelin, Bonham's Gong came up at Bonham's. I bid on it. And
no way!
Yeah. Thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't win it.
How much did it go for at the end?
I can't remember. I bid quite a bit for it, and I was thinking this is a centerpiece for the sitting room. You know what I mean?
Right.
Huge.
Yeah.
And thank God. I mean, it's one of those things I would just be lugging around up to Colorado now. you know that and a magnificent huge fish tank. Luckily, I didn't buy as well because my mother said things would be dead in there in a week, and she was right. And thank God I didn't buy that as well.
Okay.
Oh,
all
right.
Oh. I'd love to have seen Bonham's Gong, though, so to speak.
He had a couple of them. They had 3.
I bet he did. I bet they had a load of them.
No, but they had 3 of them, and one of them had been set alight.
Oh, really?
And that's the one that I bid on, the one that had been set alight. Thank God.
That's cool. All right.
All right.
So we're going to check out Morning Dew by Beck, Bogert, and Appice. Again, from 73 in Santa Monica.
Yeah. Okay, 3.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. We're going to do an oldie for you.
Did you notice Beck tuned up in the middle of the
Goes
solo?
a little bit like this for you.
Set fire to it. It's worth more.
morning dew, honey. Please walk me out in the morning dew sometime. I walk you out in the morning dew. I'm sorry, sorry. I walk you out in the morning dew. Ooh, yeah. So I heard a young man cry. So I heard a young man cry. You didn't hear no young man cry. You didn't hear no young man cry. Hey, take it, baby. In the morning dew. Hey, in the morning dew. My neighbor's saying, oh, he's got no tears. Hey, dew. Now this morning dew. Now look at this, baby. Take it.
Freaking love it.
Amazing. Check the bass line out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Upper third.
He's on fire.
What an animal.
Drum solo.
That is a drum solo.
Fantastic.
You've been listening to In Concert, FM simulcast directed by Bob Deitch, engineering by Peter Boehm and Frank Grunstein. This is Bill Crowley, WPLJ, New York.
It was recorded at Santa Monica Civic Auditorium. Thank you for watching and listening.
Oh, it's not often you get a drum solo that makes the hairs stand up on your arms, you know?
I know. That was really great. That was the whole track. Did they do an album?
I don't know. We got to find out because that would have been amazing.
That was absolutely. Again, I mean, all three of them. I mean, you remember the bit? I mean, we'll think about the drum solo. Remember that bass line he was doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Beck, and they were just really rocking out, and then that smoking drummer.
Oh, he was so good, wasn't he? You know, he just like I said, he was just on. He was on fire with the smoke coming, and he was pounding those skins. It was amazing.
And he had the grace to do the gong as well.
Oh, he did enough gong to satisfy, I think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, okay. So, I mean, everyone's going to have a go at me for being ignorant. Oh, yeah, but I'm the lucky one who's now can listen to a lot of Beck. I've never heard him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the lucky one here. So I need to know, did they do an album? And what's the album called? And
is it any good?
And send it to me.
Yeah, right.
That was absolutely shit hot. Brilliant.
Brilliant. And you know, the just the video as well, you know, I noticed on the credits there was like a famous engineered a guy called Doug Nelson, who did a lot of great material. And then it was at the Santa Monica Civic Auditorium. And I went to a show there once. I went and saw, I think it was like the Chemical Brothers or something like that. And there were certainly some chemicals involved. And that place was sketchy. And this was, I mean, it had a wooden floor. And as soon as the audience started moving, the whole floor starts going up and down. Terrifying place, but it was fucking good.
and again, I mean, like, no one outshone each other there. They were just all superb. I mean, I was thinking as a drummer was drumming, I was thinking, quantize that. Because these days, everything is so quantized with the click of a button. There was no quantizing going. Beck was on fire. That bass player, oh my God, what a supergroup.
That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. That was like another one of those classic live tracks where you're just like, holy crap, I wish I'd been there.
God. All right. Well, thank you, Chris, a curator as ever. Oh, we got to do the Wheel of Fortune to see what's next.
Oh, so tell for people who may be new here, what is the Wheel of Fortune?
The Wheel of Fortune is our electronic AI ChatGTP selector.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, well, it must be then time for Wheel of Fortune. Ah, there it is.
There it is. Our electronic chat GTP AI selector.
Okay, all right. It's very clever though. However it works,
we don't know how it works. It's sponsored by NASA.
That's all right. Good. Yeah.
This picks our next track. So, George, you want to see if the orchestra's ready?
Jim, you set up? Yeah. No, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. All right,
count me in then.
All right. Are you ready, Jim? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a short one.
Love Bites. Oh, people may not see that because it's green on green, but it's Love Bites.
Oh, yeah, so we can see it because we got green screens. You can't. This is Love Bites, and it's their new single, Stand and Deliver.
Oh, is it really? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, it's not the Adam and the Ants version.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be a good one.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay. I'm going to put this away.
All right. Do it. Mind the dogs.
I did. I nearly killed 2 bugs. All right. So that's going to be a big track.
Yeah. Well, that last one was Love Bites, huh?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait. How exciting.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
I'm going to wait until our next installment.
Absolutely.
So if you want to hear about our next installment, like and subscribe. And if you want to contribute to the next installments, join Patreon.
Absolutely. Enter our competition. We're going to pick one of our Patreons of any tier at the end of June. And if you get picked, you actually take a God tier status. And we've only got 5. And that means you get to pick one track for 6 months. One track every month for 6 months. So your track could be up here.
Brilliant. When do I get my track?
George's Gem, when it comes up.
Oh, it never comes up. I think you fiddle it. I think you've weighted the wheel so it never comes up.
Yeah. Maybe. All right. We'll never know, will we? That's the beauty of AI.
Exactly. Yeah. Black box. Yes. All right. Well, we'll see you on the flip side then.
Take care. See you tomorrow.